Sawadee, puan kuntai and farangutan friends. I'm getting old. So old, in fact, that I remember the dinosaurs in Bangkok. No, I'm not 66 million years old. I'm talking about that tourist phenomenon, that blend of education and entertainment, edutainment if you will, that was known as Dinosaur Planet. Wait, what? Dinosaurs in the city? What is this marvel of which you speak? I hear you cry. Our man in Bangkok, tell us more. Well, if you happen to travel down Sukhumvit Road to the area between Soi 22 and Soi 24 in 2016, 2017 and 2018, pretty much where EmSphere Shopping Mall is today, chances are you'd have noticed a great long-necked sauropod and a 10-metre high Ferris wheel. You couldn't really miss them, especially if you're on the SkyTrain. This was the unapologetic Jurassic Park cash-in. As we know, Dinosaur Planet. A small theme park that promised all sorts of terrible lizard goodness. Long before I'd set up Our Man in Bangkok as a channel, I was fortunate enough to visit Dinosaur Planet with my friend John and his son. I made a video of the experience but completely forgot about it. The video lay undisturbed, like a fossil, buried in the layers of old computer files on my hard drive. Until now. The thing was, when I made the video, I added the Jurassic Park movie theme, so I was unable to publish the video on YouTube because of copyright issues. So I've added this voiceover soundtrack to create a kind of retrospective of this relatively short-lived prehistoric extravaganza. Dinosaur Planet opened on March the 25th, 2016, on land leased from the Mall Group. The lease was initially for 9 to 10 months. I'm saying 9 to 10 months, it did say 10 months, but I've seen 9 months, so the information varies. And large animatronic dinosaurs were driven around the city to drum up attention. The park even took a velociraptor, believe it or not, to a police station to pay a fine, just to get a bit of attention. And it was all very attention-grabbing stuff, and great promotion for the theme park. Not so positive or fun was the fire at the theme park, not long after it opened. They had a Ferris wheel, which was called the Dinosaur Eye, and it caught fire. And Dinosaur Planet had to be temporarily closed in April. If you did manage to get into Dinosaur Planet, the publicity promised some amazing things. Let's have a look. Dinosaur eggs hatching before your eyes in the amazing Dino Lab. Experiencing the Great Extinction live. You could run for your life in Raptor Extreme as you escape the ferocious Velociraptor. I say Velociraptor, not Velociraptors, because there was only one. You could catch a glimpse of Bangkok skyline from the park's 10-metre Ferris wheel. Because the park was on Sukhumvit, it was very easy to get to. You could catch the SkyTrain and alight at Phrom Phong station. As the dinosaur park was on Sukhumvit Road, there was good access for both buses and cars. The park was open from 10 AM to 8 PM, and it did good business. The company made back the 500 million Thai baht costs in the first 10 months of opening. This is hardly surprising when you consider that the park was still pulling in 7,000 to 8,000 visitors on a weekday just before it closed for good. It may also have been something to do with the incredibly high admission fees. Although small children were allowed to go in free, children over a certain height had to pay 400 baht to enter the park, and adults had to pay a whopping 600 Thai baht. So what was the feedback like on Dinosaur Planet? What did the public think? From my perspective, I thought it was overpriced. I've been to some of the world's famous theme parks such as Disney and Universal. Although Dinosaur Planet had the same vibe, it was not a patch on those parks. That was not to say that I didn't enjoy Dinosaur Planet. I would give it a solid 3 stars out of 5 for the experience. Many of the negatives that I felt were also reflected in visitors' comments that I read on social media. The most glaring complaint, of course, was the price. Many visitors thought it was too expensive and didn't offer value for money. As an example, you had to pay an extra 200 baht to ride on the 10-metre high Dino Eye Ferris wheel, on top of the entrance fee that you'd already paid. Other visitors complained about the size of the park, saying it was too small and that there wasn't enough to do. You'd be pushed to keep yourself occupied for more than 2 hours in the park. After 2 years and several extensions on the land lease, the park closed its gates one last time in late April 2018. There was also a second fire after the closure, which did some permanent damage to the park. Not that it matters, as the park was under demolition at the time. The models and animatronics were sold off to zoos and theme parks locally and internationally, and the land cleared. Today we have a shopping mall where the rubber animatronic dinosaurs once roamed. Dinosaur Planet has gone the way of the dinosaurs. Thank you for watching this retrospective. If you like the video, please click the like button, and why not consider subscribing? It's free! Also, click that notification bell so you can keep up to date with all the videos posted on this channel. Khop khun khap.